Hello and welcome to the MyParishCouncil training for StackMail. To get there, just open any browser window, type the domain stackmail.com and then get inside the webmail using the username, which is the email that you were provided with, and the password that you were provided with. Once inside, the screen will change and you'll see this kind of layout. It consists of a very top bar which shows who you're logged in as and the logout button, the middle top bar where your main controls are, the mail, address book, settings, etc. The bottom of the top bars, which is the controls for the day-to-day manipulation of emails. The left hand navigation or folder structure so that you can see all the various mails in the different folders that you will have created and will be using. A search function so that you can look through the various emails that you've received to find the one that you want. And then in the center area is where the emails are listed themselves. To view an email, you simply point your mouse at it, double click, and it will display that email for you. You can then use back or the folder structure to go back to the list of emails that you have received. On larger screens, a preview pane can be very useful, and you can turn that on by going to settings, selecting mailbox view, and this little slider here, when it goes blue, is active. If you have a different color combination, it'll be a different color here, but it basically becomes bold. Press save, and then when you go back to mail, you'll notice a new panel below the list of emails has appeared, and that is essentially a preview of the email that you're now selecting. There's lots of other things here, and so next let's have a look at creating a new email. To do that, we use compose. Once we're composing an email, we need to select who it's going to. I send one to myself. We need to give it a subject line, and of course add the content of the email. We can attach files and so on and so forth, ask for receipts. We can actually switch between using plain text or using HTML. HTML is where images get embedded and things of that nature. Most of the time plain text is fine, but it can be useful to have HTML. Once you've finished creating, we can press send, do spell checks, and so on and so forth. Okay, as you can see here, it's been successfully sent, and now if I look in my sent folder, you can see a couple of test mails that I did earlier. Okay, and then if I start deleting these emails, and now look at my deleted, I should find those that have been deleted in my deleted folder, along with a lot of others that I did. Okay, and obviously you'd be able to recover those if you wish. From a basic look around, that's really all you need to do day to day with your mail client, but there are many more settings. One of them is changing the color, and that's simply done through this gear symbol here, and what that does is change the overall appearance of the web client for you. I'll just set it to blue, which is the default that you will receive. You can also start playing around with various things like the user interface that you're looking at, what time zone it's in, what skins used and things of that now, what the mobile view might look like, composing messages, your address book, and so on and so forth. There are many features, far too many to go through on this simple training, but you can't really do much harm. So if you're unsure, contact us, but most of the things you'll need to do day in, day out are contained in the default section, which you saw here. Thanks very much for listening. Bye for now.